listening to that intro just makes me miss them more and more. But anyway guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, as you can see, as you can imagine, it's something different again. You can kind of guess, I'm sure a lot of you will be able to guess what this video is going to be about, well, especially from the title anyway, but from what you can see on your screen now, from the current squad, putting them into a ranking system. Now for all you long-term viewers and subscribers that are watching this currently, let me just quickly address the background, because a few videos ago I was asking what you think should be on my background, and right now we've got teddy bears, pictures, flowers, and I can assure you that's not my choice, right? I'm down at the girlfriend's parents' house, so I'm down here during this lockdown that's going on, so I'll just deal with this background for now with some makeshift lighting being a window. Now before we get further into this, make sure you guys leave your thoughts on this in the comments below. Who have I got in the wrong category? Who would you move? Let me know, because I'm sure this one may cause a lot of divide. So we'll start out here, just going in order that this randomised. I've got all the players. Well, I went and took screenshots of all the players, got them onto here. We're going to start with Philip Hollander, and for me, he's going into, from what I've seen so far, this is just based on what I've seen so far, recent form, and possibly looking at the future, he's going into the average category for me. I've not seen enough of him. He could be moving up to that good, certainly not a star player, and he's certainly not poor, but just that lack of mobility and pace, and that he's had good moments, so I'm putting him in that average category for now with very high potential going up to that good. And next up on the list we have Hadji, who's not a Rangers player yet, but it's looking like it, fingers crossed, that we will manage to keep him, and he does look like he wants to stay here. With other clubs like the likes of Lazio interested, it's huge that he actually wants to stay here if he does decide on that. But for me, he's straight into that star category. I think he's literally someone that we should be building the team around. He's that good if we can get him locked down in contract. Long-term lockdown, had to use that word, didn't I? But for me, he is absolutely sensational. Not playing him outright, playing him in that centre attacking mid role, in behind the striker, giving him almost that free role. I think he's absolutely a star player. Now, we're on to McGregor. He is going into the good category for me. He's not going to star. If you asked me this X amount of years ago, of course he's going to star player, but I'm just talking about recently. He's certainly not average, but he's still good. But he's not quite as quick as what he used to be, coming off his line, that sort of thing. So he's probably just below a star player for me. I think we could, for the long term, get a better goalkeeper. Of course, he will be retiring soon, we know that anyway, but for me he's sitting in that good category. Now next up we have the Fridge, and for me, I'm putting him in a good category. I'm putting him above Hollander. That's going to be the first, well, possibly the first, you may disagree about other ones so far, but that's going to be the first major talking point comparing centre backs, and for me, Hollander is below Edmondson at the moment. Hollander's got a lot more experience, Serie A, but for me personally, just what I've seen, I would play Edmondson over Hollander. Going on to furthering him now, for me, I can't put him on par with McGregor, so I've got to put him down on that average category. He was a solid keeper, wasn't really complaints about him, but there was a stat I seen, I've not got it in front of me right now, but the old firms, literally, I have something stupid like X amount of shots on target I get like from Celtic, and he's only had one shot on target from X amount of shots from Celtic, so that's not ideal. It's like, for example, Morelos missing X amount of chances for his performances against Celtic, so Wesley's performances against Celtic would lower him down a little bit in my opinion, but anyway, he wouldn't be on par with McGregor, so for me he's down at average. He's certainly not a poor keeper. Next up on the list here we've got Glenn Middleton, and now this one I've been playing about on where to put him. He's certainly not getting in good, average, poor, get rid. Certainly not a get rid. I'm almost tempted to just leave him in this future starter role, because he's had chances, he's played in Europe for us as well, but he's so one-dimensional, just that pace, getting in the line, that left foot. If he learned to come inside, use that right foot, then certainly a future starter for me. Jamie Murphy is up next here, and for me he's going straight into that average category. Yes, he's had a horrible time at Rangers with his injuries, been out for well over a year now, but he's out on loan now. Yes, it is a low standard team, but he scored 7 goals in 10 games and looks like he's getting that form back. And before his injuries, he did look like a bit of a player. He was comfortable on the ball, taking players on, creating things. His stats were good for Rangers before his injury, but for now, just until he gets back into the swing of things, he's an average. I certainly wouldn't get rid of him. Our next two players are Ojo and Bark. Need I say anything else? Coming up now, we've got the Northern Irishman, Stephen Davis, and here we go. this is the big decisions part where people might roast me in the comments, but for me, do not kill me, just opinions. Currently, he's going into the poor category for me. Don't know if it's quite in the get rid, but for me, I've explained this in past videos, he's too slow, doesn't dig in enough. I don't see what else he offers except a pass. We've got other players that can do that. Ryan Jack plays the same position, does it far better in my opinion, runs about more, gets stuck in more, plays them good passes as well. Jack has chipped in with goals as well. For me, Davis is on that poor side. Borna Barisic up next, and for me, he's going straight into that good. Now, if he's asked me this a year ago, he's straight into that get rid category, no questions asked, but what a turnaround he has had. He's now got top clubs in the Serie A looking to buy him, and to be honest, I think we'll be very, very lucky if we manage to hold on to him in the summer, because I think once from his aging and everything about that, I think he's going to be off skate in the summer, but it should be at least more than 10 million, so we accept that, considering we bought him for what, 2 million? Well, now moving on to Mr. Rangers himself, and it is Andy Halliday. Now, this, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be debating between these two categories. So someone out there will probably say he's a star player, like, no doubt, but for me, he's going in the poor. Like, he's been good for our past seasons, what we've had, potentially a squad player, good for morale, but he's certainly never get in the starting squad unless someone ahead of him. Don't know if I'd quite get rid of a lot of opinions will be just get rid of him, there's no point in him being there, but for me, I think he just deserves to be in that poor category and can just be a squad rotation player. Hasty here, I'm sure a lot will agree, he's just got to go into that potential future starter. We've not seen enough of him yet, he's not got enough of a chance to be fair, but from his Motherwell days we know what he can do. It's just if he can up that to being at the level of Rangers. Poster, here we go, Mr. USA, but here we go. I'm ready for it, I'm ready for it. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, he's going in the good. What has he done wrong? Tell me what this man's done wrong. When he's been on that pitch, he's been good. I don't think anyone can disagree with that part, so, like, surely. Like, when he's been on, I think he's showing signs that he could get into this team. I've said it in past videos. Oh, someone's going to absolutely slaughter me as we're getting clipped and all this, but I could even see him playing a centre defensive mid role next to Jack instead of Davis. For me, more athletic, he's got a good range of passing that he showed, comfortable on the ball, takes people on. For me, I can see him being a good rotation player, somewhat like McCrory, and I think he's good. I definitely think his contract should be extended, and I'd like to see what else he can offer. Jordan Jones, who have done him the favour of giving him a hair picture rather than a baldy. I'm almost going somewhere between this average and good, but I think he can become good, so I'm putting him into that category because what I've seen of him, I know he's not been Gerrard's good books for quite a while now. He's been in and out of the team, and after he'd done that possibly career-ending challenge in that old firm, he get lobbed at the team for a while, trying to find his way back into it now. He's getting a few substitute appearances recently before we've had this break now, but for me, I think on form, taking people on, he can be good. I totally agree people saying, or agree with your opinions of saying average and poor. I would understand why you're saying that, but for me, if it was a place between good and average, I would have him in there. Kent here is going to be another opinion divider, but he's going all the way up there for me. He's going up to that star player, because when he gets that form back, I think the squad morale in total has been down right now, which, of course, welcome to Rangers, welcome to the pressure. If you can't handle it, get out. I understand that opinion, but for me, he's shown the flashes, but it's just getting that consistently. So possibly could be between that star player and good, because I don't think he's quite on Hadji's level. But for me, when we've got him back to doing what he can do, he will be a star player for us. Doherty, for me, this would be another one between the good and average, a bit like Jordan Jones, but I think I've got to put him good. I'm putting him in the average. I'll put him in the average category. I think he has the potential to get into that good, maybe even a future starter. I debate with myself whether to actually put him in that future starter category, because he's out at Hibs, he's killing it again. The one thing that you are guaranteed with Doherty is a work rate, sickening work rate. That's what he's got, and of course, being the Rangers fan himself, you just naturally give that extra 10% to someone who's not a fan. But of course, that doesn't matter when the technical ability is not there, and that is obviously what he's had to work on. It's what Gerrard, I'm presuming, thinks he needs to work on. But for me, what he's shown, these little glimpses, he's in average, too good, and could be a future starter. Jermaine Defoe. Now, his goals for us have been fantastic. Just going on goals alone, you'd be saying star player, brilliant. But for me, I've got to put him in that average. He's not poor, he's not good, because the only reason I'm saying not good, just at the age right now, it's the mobility for me. If you give him a chance, he is scoring it fantastic. But sometimes we need a striker like Manelis has done in the past, taking people on, bullying defenders, and Defoe's just not got that in his locker. It's just a little shimmy in the box. He's great at doing that, but a lot of it is feeding him rather than him creating it himself, and sometimes in our league with our squad, that's just not enough. Another striker up next, and it's Canberry, and currently I would have Canberry in that good category. From what we've seen, this could change because we've not seen enough of him yet, but he's had little glimpses of showing that he's really good, really energetic, wants to chase everything, big, strong, what you kind of need for a Scottish game. Well, what you need sometimes for a Scottish game, depending on how the game's going, but for me, he's sitting in that good category. Patterson is someone that I don't think anyone will disagree can go straight into that future starter role. Tav could be off in the summer, who knows with all his comments that have been going on recently, but from what I've seen of him, very little in the first team action. He looked comfortable, looks like he's enough of a man. Like, I say young guy, he's not that young, you know what I mean, but he looks like he's enough of a man that he can fill the shirt and play in that first team. For Jonas up next, what you would consider another one of the youngsters going into future starters for me. He was actually someone that I went to school with. He was a couple of years below me. Everyone used to rave about him back then, but hey, he's living the dream now, playing for Rangers. Hopefully, for him and his sake, and for everyone's sake, he can get in the first team and be a good player in the future. Now, the next two on the list, we've got Goldson and Tav, and I know some people are going to have them up and down this list, but for me, Goldson, if I could put him somewhere between average and poor, for me, I think Goldson is the worst centre-half between the four. So because of that, I'm going to put him in the poor category. I think the other three are definitely better than him. I know some people think Goldson is out and out the best centre-half. Totally respect that opinion, but for me, in my opinion, he's going in that poor category. Now we go on to the captain, and things might get interesting here, but because in the past he's shown what he can do going forward, but more of it in the lower leagues than up in the SPL. His defensive record, his defensive abilities, his captain abilities, his comments recently. For me, I'm being harsh, and I am honestly going to put him in that get rid category because I just do not think he has the mentality to play for Rangers at all. He admits getting nervous when teams put pressure on him. I don't think he's enough of a man to fill that Rangers jersey, and hey, I would love him to prove us wrong and come out, stay here, and be fantastic next season, bring us 55, all that. I'll happily sit here and go, wow, Reece, you look like an absolute mug. But for now, I don't think he's got it in him, but I would love to be proved wrong. We're getting through it now, not got too many left, and for me, Ross McCrory. Again, this could be a future starter, it could be good, it could be poor. For me, for those of you that have stuck around my channel and been here for a long time, you will know that I am putting this man in a star player because I don't think he should have been out on loan. I think he should have been here, can play a number of positions, centre half, right back, centre mid, CDM, wherever you need him. And the strength, the athleticism, the winning the headers, he's got so much of it. Yes, his technical ability needs improved, I suppose. He's one of my favourite players, right, so maybe I'm being a little bit too biased, but maybe somewhere between the good and star player. But to keep everyone happy, I'll put him in a future starter role, but for me, I think he's one of our best. Ryan Jack, the man who I think should be the captain, straight into that star player. No ifs and buts about it for me. He's got the swagger, he's got the attitude, he's got the ability to be a Rangers player, and in my opinion, to be a Rangers captain. That's who should get it, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below, but he just is perfect for his position. He's got the strength, he's got the aggression, the ability, the passing, the ability to slow it down, speed it up. Yeah, he's in that star player for me. Niko Katic, my favourite centre-back, so by that you probably guess where I'm going to put him. He's going to go into the good, probably somewhere between the good and average. I don't think we've got any centre-halves that are certainly amazing. Like, I would love to go out and buy two rock-solid new centre-halves in the summer transfer window whenever that opens, but for me, he's more on the good side. Yes, he's prone to mistakes, but I think a lot of it is confidence, and when he's playing on form, he chips in with goals going forward. He wins every header at the back. He's just, in my opinion, he's the best centre-back. Yes, he's prone to mistakes, but every one of our centre-backs are. Greg Stewart, for me, just go straight into that average category. I'm not seeing anything that's wild made, not seeing anything that's saying get him out here right now. For me, he's just there being a squad rotation player. Aribo, for me, the work rate, the talent, the ability, he's going into that good category for me. I think that's a good place to have him. He's certainly not average. I think he's a lot better ability than that than a lot of the squad. Don't think he's quite a star player, but for me, yeah, good player, Aribo. Scotty Arfield, although he's getting on a bit in years, he's still there. He's got the Rangers fan in him. He's got the ability. For me, he's between that good and average. For me, I would probably have him more towards good than average, so for me, he can go in there. Kamara is someone who's been inconsistent. At times, he shows his brilliance. You can tell that he's come out through that Arsenal Youth Academy with a little body feints, a little manoeuvring. He knows his way around that football pitch, but just for that inconsistency, I'm going to have him in average. Has the potential to be great, but just needs to find that consistency. John Flanagan, for me, he's just going to that get rid category. Yes, he loves a tackle. Yes, he'd run through a brick wall for Gerrard, but he just doesn't have the ability. So the last player for me to rate here is Morelos. The Rangers fans love him, well, the majority, the rest of the country loves to hate him. For me, he just goes into that star player category. What he's got when the old Morelos, as people say recently, everything, the goals, the arrogance, the holding defenders off, the link-up play, the work rate, he had it all, and looked like he was going to be going down as one of our best strikers ever if he kept up that old form. But recently, as with the rest of the team, the form has dipped majorly. But I think Morelos especially has been a lot to do with this media, like the targeted abuse that's just absolutely ridiculous on him because of the fear of the media trying to drive him out of this country because they know what he can bring to this team. They want him gone. They want to target him with as much abuse as possible. And it's what's been blatantly obvious of how unfair he's been treated by not only the media, by the officials. I think that's had a lot to do with his form, but hopefully this long break can get his head clear. Sure, he's just about to have his first kid as well. So hopefully all those things bring him joy and he comes back a happy Morelos, doing them knee slides and getting back to the star player that we know he can be. That's going to be the end of this video, guys, and as always, if you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate it massively. You can leave a thumbs up on that video, it helps the channel grow and lets me know that you guys are enjoying this type of content. But I'd like to apologise as well, like, I'm limited with my content I can make with my current setup and situation, and obviously with no Rangers playing as well, but I'm still trying to get out what I can do. I'll be hopefully trying to get Ibrox IQ. There's a few implications with that, just with the setup again, but hopefully get that one started again soon. But a lot of my time now I'm spending streaming on twitch.tv/OItSteely_YT. I'll put that on screen now for those of you that will be interested in watching Foot Champs, FIFA, maybe some pro clubs, Warzone, Rocket League. I'll be streaming over there, so I appreciate it if you can go and drop my Twitch account a follow if that's your interest. But once again, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you're all staying safe out there. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, we'll catch you in the next one.